Right. Hey, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy 10 Pants here. And as you can see by the title of the stream, this is going to be my experience with the Kai Cenat giveaway. Now, I was there since about 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I was there around that time. And then I was there the whole way through to police coming in and dispersing the crowd and essentially stopping everything and making sure everybody got escorted away from Union Square, saw everybody get arrested. I did see Kai, I did see Duke, I did see Phantom. I believe Agent was there, though I did not see him. And you guys will understand why I didn't see Agent or why I didn't see certain people, but I definitely saw Talil, Punga, Phantom, Deshay. I definitely saw Phantom and Deshay. They was running in quick, um, and stuff like that. So I definitely saw, you know, all of them, and at first it was all nice and cool. Before Kai came, everybody was being chill and fine, or at least like in the area I was in. I was pretty much I was in the park. I was in the park where everybody was doing this nonsense. I was not necessarily on the ground floor, but I was, at an elevated surface so I can see what's going on, and I could still see what everybody else is doing, but I wasn't really like on the types of things that everybody else is on, like a tree or like the station, like the literal top of the station. And you'll see later in this stream what I'm referring to, but I wasn't on that. I was literally just on some dirt that was elevated about 4 feet off the ground, off the regular surface. Still in the park and still by the subway station. Now, I was gonna say, everybody was cool, everybody was chill. You bumped into people here and there. They said sorry, they said excuse me, they said my bad. They apologized and things of that nature. Now, this was like when Kai Cenat came around, or when people was moving, and I think it was because the people I was near, right? This is not a race thing. I myself am black, and this is not even a race thing. White people, Hispanic people were saying excuse me, sorry, this, that, and the third. Everybody was saying excuse me, sorry, and this, that, and the third. The black people, the white people, the Hispanics, everybody. So it's not a race thing. It's not this race did this and this race did that. That's completely untrue. But what did happen is, in the middle of the little group that we have here, and I'm going to show you in a bit, you're going to see everything, but in the middle of a group we have here, there was people throwing buckets of paint, giant traffic cones, chairs, water bottles, like hard reusable water bottles, and regular plastic bottles. The people were also throwing footballs and paper and cardboard and all types of things inside of the crowd. One guy, like quite literally right next to me, picked up a rock, waited for the perfect moment, threw it, but essentially missed thrown, and it hit somebody 2 rows ahead of us in the back of the head. A fire extinguisher was used and then thrown up into the air, and I believe it hit somebody. I can't really tell for sure. Everybody there was like at least 6 foot and above if they were male, about 5'6" if they're a female. So I couldn't really see too much of what was going on, though I was at an elevated surface. Now, at first, everybody was chill and cool in certain areas, especially when you're not in the middle. So on the outskirts, let's call it the skin of an orange, or the skin of an apple. Let's call this whole crowd an apple. On the skin, the wax, everybody is all nice and cool. The closer and closer you get to the core, to the seeds, that's when things were happening. Apparently, I didn't see any, but there were fights. I did see people throw brooms and things of that nature, but I didn't see actual fights. Um, but there were fights, and I have video proof of it. There were fights, there were riots and things of that nature. And for a good 3 hours I was standing up waiting for Kai to pull up to the park. I was waiting to see Phantom, I was waiting to see Duke. I didn't know Duke, Agent, and all their friends were going. I just thought it was just gonna be Kai and Phantom, especially if you just look at it according to the um especially if you just look at it according to the picture that Kai posted. Obviously, Agent did go to New York, which means he most likely went to New York to go to do the giveaway with Kai. Duke as well did go to New York, asked for good food spots, street spots, hooping spots, spots, and that obviously meant that he also was gonna go with Kai. Now, obviously, you don't expect them to go together, but they obviously did. Duke was rocking his chains. I saw Duke with my own eyes. This man smiled. No glaze. Hold the glaze. Hold the glaze on the donut. Pause. He smiled, and all you saw was his grill. All you saw was the diamonds glistening in the sun. And pause the glaze, and it was ridiculous. It's crazy when he did enter. Um, so pretty much everything was obviously not organized well enough. It didn't get really too bad until they actually really entered the area. That's when like all the roads was actually filled. People from neighboring buildings watching from the rooftops and just through the windows. Firecrackers or fireworks, I can't really tell. Definitely some actual fireworks and then some actual firecrackers was actually lit. I actually saw a firework get launched. I heard the or whatever, the whistle sound. I can't really do it, and it's not really gonna get picked up anyways. But I heard that sound, and then next thing you know, I saw it. I looked to my right. Boom! A whole cloud of a whole group of people just lit up in flames. Lit up, gone in the explosion. Obviously, they're still alive. Obviously, they moved around. Obviously, they were most likely injured, but hopefully they weren't. But they quite literally disappeared from my eyes when the firework did go off. It went off in the park area. Now, before then, there was probably a bunch of fireworks being thrown and things of that nature, of course, but it definitely wasn't that bad. Now, there was a lot of people there, and according to the news, about 6,000 people filling up Union Square, 14th Street, and other neighboring areas of Manhattan. So me and my buddy, we was sitting at the elevated surface waiting for Kai to hop in. We didn't want to hop into the crowd just in case people started pushing and we had to start running or things of that nature. So we contained ourselves, waited, because we knew Kai wasn't gonna get there till 4 o'clock p.m. on the dot, and which he did. As soon as it hit 4 o'clock, I saw Phantom run in. And Phantom was apparently with Kai. Sadly, I wasn't able to see Kai. Like I saw him, but not when he was running in. Like I saw him like when he got arrested. But or at least escorted. But I did see Phantom because Phantom had on a bright, neon colored green hoodie. Looked like a shirt from where I was, but then I remember, then I saw a couple videos. It did look like a hoodie. It did resemble a hoodie, but it was the same neon green type color, bright green type neon type color, and it was I saw his braids. I saw Tylil right next to him, and then next thing you know, everybody's hugging up on Phantom. You can't get that way, right, without getting pushed and things of that nature. I look to my left, and apparently people are seeing Duke. So Duke pulls up. Duke is there. I'm like, where's Duke? I'm the shortest motherfucker in the crowd. People are splitting to Phantom, Duke, or whatever. And I see Duke in the distance, and me and my buddy we're thinking of like moving up to go ahead and say see Duke, get a clear picture, but my friend's phone ran out of space, and I am too short to get a good picture, so that happened, and then Duke disappeared. They said Kai left already, um, and things of that nature. But I do want to get back to what was happening in the crowd, before it hit 4 p.m. Is peaceful esque. People were still doing stupid stuff, throwing paint buckets on top of the, I don't know what you call them, but it was on the station. It was on the station that was gonna become constructed, that wasn't done being constructed. They threw fucking paint cans on top of it. Some kid slipped. It wasn't he didn't slip and fall all the way down, but he slipped on his way down to the ladder. So the one kid was scared of coming down because it was slippery up there. A lot of people got hit by bottles and rocks and things of that nature. And the giveaway, don't listen to the news, all right? The news is trying to push some sort of agenda, okay? Realistically, as an eyewitness on my life, the news is pushing some sort of agenda, believing that, Kai did this intentionally, did this rioting, quote unquote rioting intentionally. Obviously, he didn't know what was going to happen. Obviously, at the same time, you can't expect people to act all nice when you have money, you're famous. People want the giveaway. I mean, some of the people there don't even know who Kai is. And it's the truth. It's the truth. The females were mostly there glazing Duke, looking for Duke Dennis. That's it. They don't know anybody who's actually there. And I could it's so close. That information that I just gave is so close. I can even put that on God. That majority of them don't know, or not majority, but most of the people don't know who Kai is, don't know who Duke is, and they were still there in Union Square. Now, back to what I was saying though, at first, people were just trolling, running back and forth, causing like a lot of pushing. But luckily, me and my buddy was in a nice area. Me and my friend was in a nice area, waiting for our other friend to pull up. My other friend and his brother to pull up, and we was waiting in a nice, good area to be safe. We don't want to get tumbled. I'm pretty short. Everybody is above average height that's there. Majority of the people are above average height that's there. People are climbing up trees to try to find Kai. People are climbing up lampposts. The like two different types of lampposts, like the actual city lampposts and then the park lampposts. People are climbing up on top of. People are climbing up on the pots, the giant concrete pots. People were throwing chairs, these yellow chairs. They're literally yellow. I'm not even these yellow chairs that weigh like at least 10-30 pounds. And they were throwing them, launching into the air. I don't even know how they launched paint buckets into the air. Them paint buckets full of paint went far as shit. They went far as all hell, and it's so unbelievable how far these paint buckets actually went. But fast forward, apparently people were beating up on cops, and which caused more cops to come in and try to disperse the situation. At first, a rolling group of cops came in, about once that I actually know of, because they actually came close and they were playing the sound saying, if you do not leave willfully, you will be detained, arrested, or whatever. So leave now unless you want to be detained. This is your first warning. If you have to be warned again, they're playing this voice over and over and over again. So they got us to disperse. Everybody was running, but then as soon as the cops left, they came back. It was saying unlawful assembly. That's what it was, and they were running, coming back, and whatever. Now the second time that I know of at least is when like everybody got kicked out. They had batons. They was beating people to get back, to make space for the traffic, for the bus. I even remember the whole bus number of the bus where Duke got arrested. Supposedly got arrested. Where Kai was seen on the bus, but allegedly left the bus, and people were just stuck on the bus and things of that nature. I still remember the bus name. I'm not gonna say it, but I know it. What else? There's a lot of misinformation being spread on the news. Obviously, it makes sense that they're misinformed. First of all, they don't know who Kai is. Okay, so it makes sense. It already makes sense that they don't know the reason for this gathering. They don't know who Kai is. And that's the whole reason why they don't know the reason for the gathering. But that was something they were misinformed about, especially in the early moments of the live broadcast. Um they didn't think Kai was actually giving anything away. Okay, so they knew it was a giveaway, didn't know what he was giving away, and they didn't think he was actually giving things away. And the way they say a giveaway, they say freebies. The way they say it makes it seem like we're peasants looking for some sort of high, some sort of, you know what I'm saying, some sort of something that we need. Is very very weird how they use the term freebies. I feel like it's kind of degrading, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like I said, I was at the event, so obviously I'm gonna feel some type of way to these news reporters reporting their news incorrectly. Now, other than not knowing who Kai was, what he was giving away, why he was giving it away, when he was gonna do it, why these people were doing the things that they're doing, and things of that nature. Oh, not knowing what Twitch is, not knowing how much of an influence an individual has on society. Obviously, if a motherfucker brung this many people out of their house, obviously if he brung this many people out of their house, there's gonna be a lot, and I mean a lot of people. You gotta understand, if he brung this many people out of their house, that means he has a huge amount of influence, and the broadcasters still couldn't comprehend how much influence he had. They didn't do any research on Kai before they started the broadcast, any research on what was going on before they started the broadcast. They even had people there on foot, and they didn't even know what was going on. Now, they interviewed a couple of people. The couple of people, were trolling with their names, but that's okay. But they did give good insight on what was actually going on, what Kai was actually doing. But they did get a couple things wrong. One of the interviews said Kai wasn't giving out physical things. That's incorrect. He was giving out actual PS5s. According to certain sources, Kai Cenat was in a Starbucks and gave out a PS5 and a controller. He also had gift cards. Obviously, the things he was gonna give away is most likely gonna be more gift cards, because I saw Punga had gift cards. Kai, Phantom, Deshay, I believe, had gift cards as well. And yeah. Now, why were people rioting? First of all, look who's on the screen right now. And this, like I said again, this is not a race thing. I myself am black, and I myself am Hispanic Latino. Okay? So let's get that out the way. Okay? Let's get that out the way. It's not a race thing. But look who's here. We have black people, Hispanic people, white people, majority black, little bit Hispanic, very few white people. Black people don't usually have a good run-in with the cops, especially These especially like people who claim themselves to be a part of a gang, they don't like the the cops. They don't like the feds, right? They don't, they don't like cops. They don't like, you know, that type of stuff. Now, obviously they don't like cops. So what are they going to do when they see cops? Motherfuckers think they can hide in the crowd and throw shit at cops, and that's what they going to do. Let me not say this one phrase, but when you see somebody doing something else, a lot of people are going to follow suit. So you'll see some guy throwing one thing and then more people throwing others, and that's pretty much how it starts. Somebody from the back line throws something at the cop, people in the front seats throws it at the cop, people in the back seats more throws it at the cop, and that's pretty much how it goes. Now, obviously, people still want to get to see Kai Cenat. They want a picture. They want the giveaway items, so they're gonna look for Kai Cenat the whole way through. Of course, that's what's going to happen when you have a big streamer coming into a big city, one of the most populated cities in the world, uh, quote unquote, one of the most populated cities in the world. I got that from somebody else, but quote unquote, the most populated, or one of the most populated cities in the world, and you're gonna have that, a big influencer, streamer, YouTuber come in and do his thing. People are gonna want a picture. People are gonna want what they're promised, which was a giveaway. Obviously, Kai's not gonna have enough for everybody. There was apparently 6,000 people there, and I didn't really expect to get anything. Of course, I wanted something, but I didn't expect to get anything. You don't go into a giveaway expecting something. You go into a giveaway hoping you get something, right? Obviously, you're gonna expect what is there, right? But you're not expecting to get what is there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're gonna get everything on the fucking menu when you go to a fucking restaurant, but you're gonna expect to see whatever the fuck is on the menu, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say on the menu, it's chicken nuggets, French fries, macaroni and cheese, uh, you know, lasagna, right? Just like on the giveaway list, PCs, PS5, gift cards, gaming chairs, all this. What do you order at the restaurant? You're gonna order one thing, two, maybe three things max, but really it's gonna be a main dish and a side, right? Or appetizer, main dish, and a side. And dessert. What's that gonna look like at a giveaway? Uh, Shaking Kai's hand, talking to him. The giveaway stuff, picture, maybe an autograph for dessert. Maybe that's the dessert. Autograph off rip is icing on the cake. Off rip. You met Kai. You can literally say you met Kai. You talked to him. He heard your name. You had a picture. You met Kai Cenat. Um, I personally don't think it's his fault for the riot. I believe it's people who weren't raised correctly's fault. Like, why would you throw things at other people? Why would you throw things at the cops? Why would you try to push other people? Why would you do this, that, and the third? I'm not saying black people are raised correctly. I'm not saying that. Not. N-O-T. Not saying that they weren't raised correctly, okay? But I am saying that certain children weren't raised correctly in the group that was at Union Square at the time. Now, the cops obviously make everything worse, which they did because as soon as they came, it got worse. First of all, as soon as the cops came, there was some sort of explosion heard and sounded in the area. People were screaming, running away, people getting hit. I literally saw a guy get beat, and he had his dog in his hand. He was trying to argue with the cops. He got beat. I didn't record it because, as I said, I don't really use my phone like that. I don't really take pictures, and I'm short. Okay. But I did see multiple people get beat with my own eyes by batons. Um, what's it called? Um, I was trying to watch Kai's stream, but he was only streaming for 2 hours. I was trying to see exactly where he was, what he was gonna do with the giveaway, when the lines were gonna be formed, but obviously that never happened. There was a lot of space to do things, but then at the same time there was no space to do anything. There was fake Ice Spice and a guy who idolized Ice Spice right across the street from each other. Some guy with an Ice Spice poster on top of a lamppost, holding it up, and another girl, fake Ice Spice, shaking her ass on a lamppost, and they even put a football between her cheeks. Like I said, I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. People were throwing, obviously, since there is a football, people were throwing footballs in the middle of the quote unquote mosh pit. I would like to call it a mosh pit. It didn't really get bad till the cops actually showed up, and that's where I actually saw the rest of the street being filled. Obviously, one side of the street there was no traffic flow, but on the other side there was literally zero traffic flow. Cops came in, dispersed everybody. Me and my boys went to go get Taco Bell and things of that nature. I do have video proof. We're gonna watch the news thing here, but I did want to say what I had to say. Also, I do want to say YouTube video coming soon. I don't know if I said that already. I probably did. I can't really remember too much. But YouTube video coming soon. What else? Besides the YouTube video, most definitely, like, I'm taking clips from this stream and also adding it to the YouTube video as well. So I just wanted you guys to know that, so you guys understand the full, the full idea, the full thing that's going on. You guys. So you guys understand where I'm coming from. And that, that first part is my experience. The video's coming out soon. It's going to come out probably tomorrow. I'm going to edit it all night tonight and, post it tomorrow so you guys can see my experience. It's going to have actual clips that I took or that my friend took because he's tall, and some that I took. And actual clips from the news. And hopefully, if Cenat puts back up his video, clips from Cenat's stream. But let's react. So this first couple five minutes, whatever, it really ticked me off, because this guy's talking about who sits here and watches people game is boring. Nigga, you're a whole news reporter. Who sits here watching the news? The news is boring. What about the news is fun? What about it is fun? What about the news is entertaining? When you don't have a game, who are you gonna watch? You're gonna watch a fucking streamer because they're gonna be playing a fucking game. You dumb fuck. Hello? Why do you even fucking watch TV? That's fucking boring. Hello? Why do you even watch those channels where they showcase fucking products? That's fucking boring. It's the same thing as watching a fucking streamer play video games. The fuck? It's basically a better review that you actually get to see, because when you're watching streams, it's like you're playing the game. Okay? Obviously you're not, because you can't do the same choices. You can't react. You can't, do what what the game is telling you to do and things of that nature. But streamers make it interactive. Streamers literally ask their chat, what do you want to do? Let's drop a poll. Obviously majority rules is just democracy. Majority rules, whatever the poll is a majority on is what happens. So you watching those things, those channels, TV. What's the sense of watching TV? TV's fucking boring. Saying that streaming is fucking boring. Hello? Watching a guy sit down playing video games, that's boring. Watching a news fucking reporter talk about the news is fucking boring. Hello? Nigga. This is so close. I might be able to say the amount of views Cenat has ever got in this short time might be damn near the same as these fucking, news reporters, man. It's that close. That's how close it is. I'm talking about live on stream and all his channels. Every single channel he had. has, including AMP, even though he doesn't technically have AMP, is really a group channel, but including AMP. Hello? Like, what is this fucking reporter talking about? That ticked me off because I'm a streamer myself. That ticked me off. There's streamers who aren't entertaining and streamers who are entertaining. Kai Cenat doesn't just sit there and play video games. A matter of fact, in my opinion, Kai Cenat's not even a fucking gamer. Okay? He is, but in my opinion, he's not. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because every time I hop on stream, what's Kai doing? Reacting, dancing, having rappers, being entertaining. Not some bullshit fucking sitting on your fucking ass reporting the fucking news. That shit is boring. That shit is you call streaming boring. And this shit is the same shit. This shit is the same shit. But boring. Hello? This shit is worse. This shit is worse than streaming. The fuck? Never watch a TV show a day in your life then. But this is like literally after, 411. This is like after Kai got here. After Kai got here. So this is what I was talking about. This is like the Casibo thing. They fucking upload in 720. Yeah, get the fuck off. Why the fuck? The news sucks. 720p? 720p. Who did this shit? Who did this shit? 720p? You're done. You're done. You're done. Give up. Please. Please give up your job. You, the fucking reporter, whoever's behind the fucking desk, give up. Quit. Quit. Please. Quit. Please. Like, I'm not even advocating for Kai Cenat like that. But quit. But as I was saying, there's people here. This is pretty late. The ladder is gone, as you can see. There used to be a ladder here. It was pretty gone. I didn't even know this was even here. This green stuff. That's how much people was on top of it. I was like more or less like down on the bottom left here. Maybe if they move. Maybe if they move. Like, I was down here at the bottom left. I was like in this area. But not maybe not at this part. If Duke is here, I wasn't at this part. I was definitely like down the steps right here. In this area. If this is when Duke was here, I'm definitely in this area. But a lot of people moved around. You can't really tell when is when, especially because they fucking record at fucking 720p. They upload at 720p. Streamers got better tech than you apparently. Fuck. Better computers, better everything, better cameras. Shit. Y'all pay 10K for a camera and y'all shit is ass. Hello? Y'all pay 10K for a camera just to fucking post in 720p. Does that make any sense? Just to post to YouTube at 720p. And on TV, it's not even 60 frames per second. It's about 29.8, 29.3. So a little less than 30 frames per second, but they round it up. Film is usually created at 30 frames per second. So, hello? 4K 30 frames, 1080p 30 frames, 1440p 30 frames. Fucking hello? 720p is even 30 frames for film, dude. I was in this area and this area. So these are like the real two spots I was at. Here, down here, and up here. Then I moved because they were kicking people out when they were opening this area here. At around 5, I believe. Maybe not 5, but okay. I was waiting for my friend. We was trying to get him, but I was in this area. So these are the 3 areas I was in mostly. This is the bus Kai Cenat was allegedly in, I believe. Is either this one or the other one. I know there was people on this bus that did get arrested. This is where Duke was. Duke was right here. Phantom was came in from like the back portion from this side and stayed around this area here. But Phantom disappeared from my fucking sights. As soon as I saw him, he disappeared. Duke was like the person I literally saw the most. Duke was literally the person I saw the most. So, hold on, let me move this mic. So yeah, Duke was literally the person I saw the most. So, uh,
where they need them, but I keep being drawn back to this picture here.
see, look how they're throwing a lot of things at the cops because they see one person throw something, everybody wants to throw something. See, everybody wants to throw something. Yeah, but I saw this couple too. That's funny. And as soon as the cops retreat, they push in. You know what is happening over here, bro? The news reporters are so fucking stupid. They thought Kai was the one in the green shirt in the beginning. They thought Kai was the one in the green shirt. They have motherfuckers on the ground and still couldn't get their information correct. Phantom is in the green. Kai, literally, even on stream, Kai was black. I didn't even have to see him. On stream, Kai was black, bro. He was in the black shirt. He was in black, like a black shirt with a design on it, I believe. Mind you, I did not see Kai. Like, I saw him, but from a distance, I did not see him up close. The only two people I saw up close was Phantom. Like, the only two AMP members I saw up close was Phantom and Duke. So, people were on like, I don't know what you call these. This is like a traffic post, but it wasn't like this. It was like it was like the mini ones. A lot of people were being cooperative. Apparently some lady in a stroller got jumped. Like somebody stole her stroller. Some random lady got jumped. A lot of people got jumped. Some guy, according to Twitter or X as it is called now, shot himself in the leg. I don't think I'm allowed to show that on YouTube, so I'm not going to. Apparently 4 people had apparently got shot, or not got shot, but 4 people apparently died. So, guys, I was at this event. I was in the crowd. Maybe not this deep. You can't really, like, it's so hard to get this deep unless you're already deep. But I was in the crowd, so that could have been me. These are the yellow. These are the yellow chairs I was talking about. Each chair is like pretty hefty. They're made out of metal, but not too sturdy. I could have stood on one, but no. These are the pots I was talking about earlier. These concrete pots with plants in it. You'll probably see the poles I was talking about soon. This pole, one of them got cracked. See this white thing right here where the light bulb is? One of them got smashed. I think maybe it was there before, but I think it happened while I was there, I believe, when they were throwing the paint buckets around and things of that nature. I saw a lot of people with cameras. A lot of people with cameras. So it was good to see that. The community coming out with cameras. I wonder if I can show you guys. I think it's right here. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. That one was fucking broken. They had a ladder, and there was this, like, orange wire. As you can see, it's swinging back and forth over here. People were trying to climb up through that wire. The cops are trying to make their way and get everybody off. As you can see, where the majority of the group is where Phantom is and stuff like that, and Kai and Duke. Duke is in this vicinity here. I think me and my friend are, especially at this moment in time, me and my friend are exactly right here. 414? Yeah, we're exactly right here. Let me see. Let me see what time did I get at mine first. Definitely a time to remember. Um, yeah. Exactly around this time we were right here. Literally exactly we was right here. And we saw Duke with the sign right here. It doesn't look as far as it is, right? Real time. You could like really see like exactly what this sign says. I believe this sign literally said God did. Majority of them did say God did. This one I think said AMP. This one did say God did, and Duke was there. Duke was getting caught up and had moved and stuff. I think pretty sure exactly. Yeah. So the news, I don't know. I did want you guys to hear what they were saying, so I'm gonna play it back.
Here, where people were trying, where they were hanging at you and then trying at this on the subway. Now each other and crowds were, and it looked. And now, and I want to bring you back to these live pictures to show you. I told you earlier at the subway station there were people up on the roof. Police were able to clear that for a little while, but
Guys, I do not own any of this content here. It is owned by ABC Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
they are going back up. Originally, they were using a ladder. Now they've got people up on the roof, and they're
See, I even fucking muted it, and I told you they had a ladder. So that's already how you know. I know they got up there.
for other people and just pulling them up onto the roof of the subway
It was an orange reddish ladder. I might be colorblind, but I'm pretty sure, fairly positive it was orange.
station at 14th and Union Square.
The paint is literally right here.
The ladder away from them, and presumably that ladder was there for the construction happening in this area. But they're stacked on this now around it here. A police officer were trying to see the
right now bypassing the 14th Street Union Square construction. So that added danger of what is the train station right construction area under construction. So that added danger of what people up on.
Oh yeah, right here.
Has been under construction.
This is Davo.
So
wait, yeah, this is Davo exactly. This is Davo right here. Davo was wearing white, and Duke is hugging him right here, and Duke is literally trying to take it. Bro, I have the exact video of when this was happening. Davo was about to go off because people were pushing into Duke, but Duke was like, hey, chill, and Duke is trying to get a picture with his people are grabbing onto Duke like he's some sort of prophet.
Added danger of what has been a construction area for weeks now. That's that big entrance to the train station right there in Union Square Park. They were able to find a ladder around there.
Oh my!
I'm assuming the workers once.
This the.
Imagine how he would work his way out.
So more information they got wrong. Who the fuck is gonna get here and not have security, bro? What streamer, what person who is quote unquote famous is not gonna have security, bro? News reporters need to use their fucking brains. Listen to what she said.
Trying to look for that green
Still down there, do we? From down in that crowd. At this one, we don't even know if he's still down there, do we?
No, we don't. I'm trying to look for that green shirt again, and the crowd is just.
Green shirt is not Kai. It is Duke. Not Duke. Phantom. Phantom with a cannon.
So thick, it's hard to make it out. So we genuinely don't know, but how he would get out of this this crowd at this point is a question as well. I can't even imagine how
That's not even Phantom. Phantom has braids. This, I think, might be
he would
Agent.
work his way out. I don't even think
No, never
police
mind.
officers would be able to get
Big ass forehead, but no, that's not him.
to him to help him out if that's what he needed at this point. It is just a mob scene down below.
Right, and it does not seem like he walked into that crowd
Phantom didn't even have a backpack on.
with his own private security who. Right, and it does not seem like he walked into that
You know what she said? It does not seem like he walked into that crowd
crowd
with
his own.
his own. So it doesn't seem like he walked into the crowd with his own private security. Wrong. Wrong. Kai hires Cuddy for a reason. Kai automatically has Cuddy. Kai automatically has his own security detail because he fucking pays for them. Why the fuck would Kai pull up to New York with a bunch of unsuspecting people? Like, not unsuspecting people, but people who are gonna do some irrational type shit like they did here without security, bro. First of all, Kai's getting robbed. Kai's getting his chain snatched, which is also counts as getting robbed. The giveaway is done. Kai's getting shot, beat up, jumped, murdered. Let's be honest. Let's be fucking for real. Who the fuck is gonna come here without security, bro? He already knew people was camped outside since the other day. He already knew. He said niggas was camped outside with chairs and shit. He said that himself. So why wouldn't he come with security? So another piece of information the news got wrong.
Private security who could potentially help him navigate his way. His own
Scene down below.
right, and it does not seem like he walked into that crowd with his own private security who could potentially help him navigate his way out of that situation. We are starting to hear that there have been some NYPD officers who have suffered some injuries.
Yeah, they got pelted. This is the big boom I was talking about that caused a large thing of smoke.
The atmosphere down there that we are going to start to.
It's not bad until, like, it's not bad being around that much people until everybody starts running. Because that's when everybody starts running is when all the dirt gets kicked up.
Certainly changed on the police front. We're looking down at 14th Street now and you see the line of
Oh, see, it's either this bus or the other bus with Kai. I was told it was the other bus, but it could have been this one. So,
first
allegedly with Kai. That had Kai, not actually with him. I was not on this side. So, there was two buses.
A group of officers, maybe 10 or 15, and they were actually holding plywood over their heads as the crowd forward along for handle. I think they took advantage of police aviation overhead. That could, yeah, like it's just people, but there's actually a car under there.
Among those who have been on the scene for a while now is Chief of Department Jeffrey Madry. So you got to believe that reinforcements are pouring in there. We see a whole lot to this situation, although people, it appears they've moved
right
first
to do that, but we've been sort of like some people see them running quite
on here.
I was being told a lot of information.
Where are you right now?
So this guy is gonna interview DeQuantavius, whatever he said his name was.
Well, Sandra, it was close there, top of the statue here at Union Square. Why you came out?
So basically, it's a Kai
Happened. What did happen?
All right, my name is DeLaQuantavius.
DeLaQuantavius, he said his name was. Obviously, that's not his real name. But maybe it is. Maybe it is, but I don't know. So he was talking about the giveaway. That was the guy I was talking about giving actual good information to the news. Obviously, okay. Obviously, you're gonna go in blind when you're doing the news. But if you're gonna report on something, please have at least minimal idea of who it is you're reporting on, why it is you're reporting on them for, when it is, and how you're going to report on them. You can't be talking about some nonsense, not knowing the full details, and you're a whole journalist. Obviously, you're a whole schmick is to find out the details, but you should already have the base amount of details because somebody who's running your operation should already be feeding you basic information. It's not like detectives going blind. What do? They find fucking witnesses, see what's going on, and then they go in and make their investigation. Witnesses is also a part of the investigation, but they obviously go in answering a call with minimal amount of details that actually helps them understand what is going on. Not just okay, streamer Kai. No, Kai, supposed streamer, supposed scam, supposed this, that, and the third, and whatever. uh, I gotta block my screen real quick. Like, but like people like aren't, you know.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Chuck.
Nah, no, for real. Last time I went to New York, I had.
Hey, what's up?
He was trying to, like outside waiting for me.
What is he talking about? Okay. But obviously, you know, you have to have the bare minimum the bare minimum is not just knowing not just knowing the name Kai Cenat, not just knowing what what's happening on the face value. You're supposed to know the deep meaning towards it, in my opinion. Please don't report on anything you know nothing about. Please. That's what they're doing, okay? That's what they're doing. They're reporting on maybe the ground crew who's actually getting interviews are trying to find out the nitty-gritty, but everybody else, the motherfuckers at the desk aren't trying to find out the nitty-gritty because they're not there. They're not interviewing people. They're not doing this, that, and the third. Okay, the people at the desk should have the bare minimum information of who somebody is and things of that nature. And bare minimum information.
Troll crowd, and
Supposedly Kai was in this vehicle when this was going on. I don't think so. Maybe he was. I will obviously am not here, so.
no freebies given away, no giveaway whatsoever getting in the car, but clearly you're looking at a very dangerous situation with this car now driving pretty fast with those people hanging.
Oh. What? What is this nigga talking about, bro? Bro got me mad, bro. y'all can't see. My bad. Oh. My fault. My leg fell asleep. Man, I was standing all day, bro. My fault. My leg fell asleep. I was standing all day, bro. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. But okay. As I was saying, you know, I don't know if Kai was actually in that car.
Side and top of it.
Because there's multiple vehicles that look the same, but it looked like the vehicle Kai was in was humongous. That vehicle does not do it justice. Because the news, first of all, they're chasing this saying Kai was in there. Then they're going to a bus saying Kai was in there. Then they're going outside saying Kai was in there. So they don't even know what's going on themselves. Usually when you watch the news, you want to know what exactly is going on. That's the reason for the fucking news. To know what's going on, why it's going on, when it's going on, and how it's going on. Not like 3 different fucking multiverses in which this was going on, the same thing was going on here, and at the same time this motherfucker was here. That doesn't make any sense. Look. Those are 2 of the same fucking vehicles. You're gonna assume what the fuck are you gonna assume? 3 vehicles that look the exact same, bro. Come on, bro. You thinking he's in there, bro? W vehicles exist, guy.
On social media and urging of this.
By the way, for legal purposes and just for purposes in general, I didn't throw a single thing.
It's gathering here so large and probably not going what appears to be the proper channels.
So you see where these cops are? I'm on the right. So look, as soon as the camera, boom, I'm like literally off the screen in this area here.
Create this. It's his ability to bring people together, which is the issue. So it sounds like he's doing this in altruistic fashion, but I don't think there's criminal charges yet. We'll have to take a look further, but it doesn't appear that way to me now.
How has police strategy changed, I guess, in the last couple of years in terms of handling crowds like this? You know, when officers first get there and they come across what appears to be a very unwieldy crowd, what is their initial approach to try to calm things down?
Don't care.
And they are now at least trying to set up this perimeter around this city.
So according to this, Duke was in this bus.
We know, be
right
careful.
here.
And off
Right here. Influence him if in fact that's what happened. Oh yes.
Impression they're trying to influence her. Is it
being arrested right here? I didn't hear the question because it's pretty loud here. I'm sorry. And we have somebody who looks like he's being arrested right here.
So the influencer, is it you?
Clear.
Is it your impression they're trying to get him out of that area, the influencer?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, 100%. They managed to get him, if in fact that's what happened, and Jared is shooting this arrest happening right here. So, hey Jared, come back over here. You see me? All right. Can you take a look at the front of this bus? See what we can see on the bus there on this bus.
Yep. It's like look how many people is on that bus, man. This random guy. Yeah, right here, niggas was standing on top of here, stealing from it, I believe, taking bottles and shit and throwing it. Either this one or there's one at this left corner. This is where everybody's watching. All like majority of the white people. Like this has nothing to do with race, but it literally was white people that was in these stores over here, watching everything unfold. And then on the left here, like there's this building on the left, the Citibank. People were watching it from the roof, and then here, on this right side, on this right street, I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. People were watching from inside their apartment. So
that is exactly what in their direction to their.
I'm definitely not here at this point, so you're not gonna see me other this. I'm in this area right here. This area right here at this point, I believe. In this area, so.
Simple social media post.
As you can see, there's people right here looking at the side. Like I said, I never even watched this video, but like I said,
surprised. Just
I'm skipping through because it's long.
On whoever's involved. Yeah, that's why we.
Star bus here. The right, see bus. It takes a lot of skill.
Look, you're gonna see Duke. Look.
The bus, actually, you can see inside. People are sitting as if they are handcuffed.
Duke is at the door, at one of the doors.
There are quite a few people.
We're going to interrupt you for one quick second because we do want to check in with Stefan Kim, who is also there.
Did he move? Oh, you're not gonna see him. I know. I see what Buzz Duke is. I don't think he.
There are quite a few people.
We're going to interrupt you for one quick second because we do want to check in with Stefan.
Crowd, this people. This was the booth of the court. They're pushing for bottles. Peter, let's move over here. They're all on top.
Okay, and you're looking
right here. Me and my friends walked like where the Starbucks is right here. You know, going, you know, this is 3rd Street all the way over here, like all the way, like keep walking past here. Like there's a Starbucks like around here. That's where my friends had to get off at because they kept skipping Union Square. They act like niggas can't just get off the stop after that, bro, and walk. Niggas got legs, bro. We have legs, bro. We don't need MTA, bro. No, we do, but we have legs. Skipping one stop isn't that crazy.
looking at aerial views from news.
So,
we're gonna start
like right here, this Starbucks right here. This is a Starbucks right here. This is the Citibank I was talking about. This is the Burlington and all that other stuff. People, this is the one people was at. There was this girl. I might have to blur it out, but there was this girl shaking, twerking right here with a football between her cheeks. A guy right here, right about here, one of these two, with a Ice Spice sign. So, yeah. I think you might be able to see me and my friends walking. Okay, maybe not. We got this big ass fucking thing in the way.
So this is a process that's going to go on for a little while. You'll hear the bill on giving clear verbal commands. If you don't do that, you could be arrested. And so a lot of times they'll take over buses and use them as arrest vehicles. City buses right now.
Yeah, and you can see now as we look down from one big section off and dispersed slur that police are on, whereas initially crowd in
this is where supposedly Kai was, and now they're just moving around. 720p, by the way. It's not my fault. It's the news channel's fault. Still 720p.
They have on planters to the left and square, and obviously here protecting that still blue sky as far as they're concerned. Something that a flash mob that popped up kind of out of the clear blue sky as far as they're
Yo, am I tweaking? Hold on.
Concern, something that
Okay.
end up here by an influencer you may never get hit. We're going to back out. We're going to back to it.
All right, Josh, thank you very much.
Look, we can. Josh can't see our vantage point,
Right.
but it's square and
Right. And the two have
calm down.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
calmed down significantly in that area, but as you can see, much of that area with traffic
Oh my God, keep forgetting to unmute.
still
Bro.
very much at a standstill. And as far as we under, it's a four walking around.
Have a hand. Security expert. It would media.
Sudden give away something for free.
Alright.
And I kept it.
That we
So they basically talking about the same thing, man. Obviously, it's getting clear. You might as well stop the broadcast, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. They're trying to get down. Crocs. I do have videos. The videos I'm not okay. I'm not showing the videos on the stream. I want to save those videos for the YouTube the YouTube video that I'm gonna post. It's gonna be like a 2-3 part special that I'm gonna post about this whole situation, me getting clips and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying about this experience. I mean, this whole stream, I really don't need that, but I do want to post, you know, some of the things I saw from my POV. So, yeah.
Garbage, a lot of the mess that has been left behind.
Some of the shit I saw, man. I want to see that. I want to see that. All right, I want to see some of the shit I saw. So this is the construction site. I didn't even see this. You can't even see that. This from there. You can see all of this in the bottom, but you can't see this on the actual ground. So they were talking about how it's a safety hazard, blah blah blah, I believe. By the way, I never seen this video. I'm just assuming. Like, I'm not even kidding. So this is the barricade they had up, the human barricade they had up to start to get people from coming out. Me and my friends, I believe we left already at this point. Kai was like been gone. Kai wasn't even there for like 5 minutes, bro. Maybe he was, bro, but I don't know. We saw the same news reporter lady like 5 times, dude, when we were walking away. Like, she was in like a yellow shirt. I don't know if it's actually the same girl, but same lady, but she was definitely in a yellow shirt. The fire extinguishers. I can clearly see this white spot. It's the fire extinguisher. This is what they thought was Cenat, but he was already. They're just showing the same thing over and over again because that's all they got. Like, obviously they're reporting, but like, they need to get like their information correct, dude. They need to get their information correct. This whole thing is a joke.
You're still like taking cover in this. So what do you?
Oh yeah, my mom was telling me about this. This lady was stuck in the thing to be saved in the city, in the bank. She's in a different spot. She's not in the city. So she's not in the city bank. But it's safe for people to come out now. Notice who's not here. Now, obviously, it's not a race thing. I would like to say that again, but yeah. These news channels are just everywhere. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, see, they have the part of the stream.
And we continue to follow breaking news and a wild and dangerous situation in Union Square this afternoon. An out-of-control mob with thousands.
They literally said that, like, I think I got fucking muted when I was playing. But they literally said, I already said it in the stream. I don't need to say it.
Converging after a social media influencer promised free PlayStations for fans. At first, the crowd.
See, that information is wrong. Partially wrong. Partially, is half. It's not. They're not giving the whole information. He didn't promise free PlayStations, or he didn't just promise free PlayStations. He promised gaming chairs. He promised gift cards. He promised PS5s, Xbox Series X's, PCs, $1,500 PCs, maybe more, maybe even more. Maybe he said etc. So that means probably cameras and webcams and microphones and all this, that, and the third. Obviously, he's not just gonna give you a fucking PlayStation. Why would niggas go crazy off PlayStation just for that, bro? A free play. Oh, one free fucking PlayStation. Niggas is there for the PC. PC has way more value than a fucking PlayStation. Use your fucking brain. Use your fucking brain, please. Please use your fucking brain. Oh my god. $500, oh my god, free $500 PS5, man. Oh man, everybody's going crazy over one PS5. Sometimes niggas don't even care about the giveaway. They just care about meeting the fucking celebrity, bro. Come on, bro.
Police.
A level 4 mobilization was called in 5 over Union Square.
Oh, okay, they didn't actually have part of the stream. Alright,
of this situation, or at least this.
I think that's it. So I just want to hop on stream today and just talk to you guys about, well, I was on stream earlier, but I, decided to pop back in. So something led to another, and my thing got taken down, so I had to say something. Okay. But that's I just want to hop on stream, say where I got like I said, one thing led to another when I was streaming my early morning stream, something happened. I just wanted to post this, real quick, tell you my experience, what happened, what is portrayed in the news. Obviously it happened, but the way they're saying it, they're making it sound worse than it is. I mean, it's bad, but they're making it seem like Kai intentionally meant for a riot to happen. It's like Kai intentionally did not have security. He had security. He didn't intentionally not have it. He had security. Okay. What else? Duke had security. Phantom has security. Agent has security. They all had security. They're not lacking like 6ix9ine. They're not lacking. Okay. They didn't mean for anything to happen. They just wanted to give back to the community. This is where they came from. Obviously, the news reporters would know that if they actually reported news correctly. They would probably have more viewers if they reported things that people actually give a fuck about. Not saying people don't give a fuck about what's going on in other countries, but come on. Come on. You might need to invest more time on the station and report about some happy shit, not some fucking BS. Come on, happy shit. Who do you think is going to be watching the news the next fucking generation? Not old people. Hello? Gen Z. Hello? Oh. Millennials. Hello? Oh. Come on. I mean, millennials are like 40, but they would still take into that streaming shit. So I think there needs to be like something being said. So I just wanted to, hop in and tell you guys my experience. Maybe a video might come out, maybe not. I do want to post like some of the things that was out on, but I might not. You might see it on TikTok. Maybe not. So, follow my TikTok if you want to see that. Follow my Twitch as well. 10 pence on Twitch at TNPANTS _ on Twitch. And at 10 pence 321 on Twitter to see my Twitter. But yeah, I think I might end it here. I mean, there's nothing really too crazy going on, to be honest. Nothing really too crazy going on, to be honest. But yeah, I did want to say, thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon to get notified every time I upload, and just be there when I'm in. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I can't believe I was actually there, man. I actually can't believe I went, because I wasn't supposed to go. No, I wasn't really gonna go, right? The only reason why I went is, so what had happened before is YouTube had given me a copyright strike, like a full-on third-party copyright strike, and I didn't even claim any of the content. I was literally reacting to it under the fair use law and policy that they have. I was reacting to it. During the video, I even said the video is not mine. I even said the music is not mine. I even said everything that was being displayed that wasn't a fucking video game was not mine. Right? And even if what happens when photographers take pictures? No matter how many pictures is the fucking same, as long as it came out of my fucking camera, I own that picture. Hello? But I didn't claim anything. Okay? I didn't claim anything. Okay? I didn't do this, that, and the third. Alright? I didn't claim anything. So, that's cool. So I appealed, and I was like, first of all, everything in the video I claimed wasn't mine. Right? Everything in the video that played, I claimed was not mine. Second, I was literally just reacting to videos. I was watching a Coyote Peterson, and I was like, first of all, you guys didn't give me a warning to my email. I didn't see anything, and obviously I'm not gonna check my fucking email while streaming. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check my fucking email and leak everything that I have. Oh yeah, thanks YouTube. Thanks. So inspirational for putting me in danger of leaking my private information. Nobody really streaming is gonna have their notifications on that crazy, unless like they have somebody expected to come into the stream. And then I said multiple times during the stream, this video is not mine, this sound is not mine, this audio is not mine. I don't claim any of it. And on top of that, it's literally still up on the non-copyright fucking sounds, dude. Take that shit down, you gonna take my shit down. But it's okay, because I applied for my appeal, and my appeal finally got accepted for the first time ever in the history of me getting copyright claims. copyright strikes, policy strikes, policy claims. YouTube finally decided that my appeal should be approved. And I was happy. I'm happy about that. Of course. Who wouldn't be happy about that? So yeah, I just wanted to say that, thank you for all the love and support. Again, peace to the outsiders, to the peace. And I'll see you all next time. Be safe. Don't go to another don't go to another giveaway, man. Especially not in New York, man. Don't man, peace, man.